Hi, I'm Mindy. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my TBR for Fall Into Reading. Fall Into Reading is a readathon created by Tia and All the Books and co-hosted by Angie from Literary Labors, Rainy Day Reads, and Cozy Reader Kelly. And it goes all the way from September 1st through November 30th. So 3 months to finish 15 challenges, which is 15 books or 5 books a month. And this is going to be, I didn't do my TBR right. I just have a big mess of piles in front of me that you would not believe. But whenever I tried to choose one book for each category, it made my brain hurt because I'm not sure, what if I don't finish this one, but I finish this other one? Anyways, so what I decided to do is I'm going to show you all of the books that are on my September through November TBRs that fit that category. That way, as long as I finish one from each category, then I have completed the challenge. The first category is nonfiction. I have 3 in that category that I'm planning to read for nonfiction November. Those are Bad Feminist by Roxane Gay. This is a collection of essays. Death by Black Hole by Neil deGrasse Tyson. This is a science nonfiction about space. And After the Eclipse, A Mother's Murder, A Daughter's Search, a memoir by Sarah Perry. This is a memoir / true crime story. The next category is published in 2020. I have 2 books for that. The first one is The Only Good Indians by Stephen Graham Jones, and the other is The Boatman's Daughter by Andy Davidson. For historical fiction, I'm going to be reading Beloved by Toni Morrison, which takes place in 1873. Next is science fiction. I'm going to be reading Walk Away by Cory Doctorow. I'm sad it got snagged on a book and ripped, but it does have a really cool naked hardback. Lots of people. Okay. For the romance category, I'm not going to have time to finish this one for my Summer Fling Romance Readathon, so I'm going to move it to another month. And that's The Unhoneymooners by Christina Lauren. The next category is author of color. I have a lot of books planned in this category. I will be reading The Ballad of Black Tom by Victor Laval, The Only Good Indians by Stephen Graham Jones, Beloved by Toni Morrison, Death by Black Hole by Neil deGrasse Tyson, Bad Feminist by Roxane Gay, Hard-Boiled Wonderland and the End of the World by Haruki Murakami, and Crazy Rich Asians by Kevin Kwan. Next category is middle grade. I decided I'm going to read The Book of 3, which is book 1 of the Chronicles of Pryden by Lloyd Alexander. The next section is going to have a lot of books as well, and it is the thriller or horror category. Okay, first my thrillers are Baby Teeth by Zoji Stage, Bunny by Mona Awad, Indelible Faithless, and Beyond Reach, all by Karen Slaughter. This is all from one series of thrillers. And If We Were Villains by M.L. Rio. And the horror novels that I'm planning to read in the next 3 months are The Ballad of Black Tom by Victor Laval, The Only Good Indians by Stephen Graham Jones, Creature by Hunter Shea, The Boatman's Daughter by Andy Davidson, 0 Day by Ezekiel Boone, City of the Dead by Brian Keene, Cycle of the Werewolf by Stephen King, Beneath by Christy DeMeester, Haunted Nights, an anthology of short stories taking place on Halloween night, edited by Ellen Datlow and Lisa Morton, and The Vampire Lestat by Anne Rice. The next section is young adult, and I'll be reading Winter by Marissa Meyer, so I'll be finishing up that series. For graphic novel, I'm going to be reading Roughneck by Jeff Lemire. In contemporary, I'm going to read Crazy Rich Asians, Get in Trouble, which is a collection of short stories, and I think it has a bit of magical realism. I'm not positive, but I think so. Although all there is blurbs on it, so kind of sounds like there might be a little bit of magic involved, but I'm not sure. And Hard-Boiled Wonderland at the End of the World. I know this one has some magical realism. I'm not sure if magical realism counts as contemporary or not, but Crazy Rich Asians definitely will. Next is classics. I'm going to be reading The October Country by Radbury. Radbury? Radbury. I like that. The October Country by Ray Bradbury. Great Tales and Poems by Edgar Allan Poe. The Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde by Robert Louis Stevenson. And The Sound and the Fury by William Faulkner. The next category is fantasy. Winter by Marissa Meyer is a fantasy, as well as The Book of the Three by Lloyd Alexander. I'm also hoping to finish The Way of Kings by Brandon Sanderson. The Lies of Loch Lamora by Scott Lynch. The Black Prism by Brent Weeks. And this guy. The World of Ice and Fire by George R.R. Martin. And Dead Witch Walking by Kim Harrison is an urban fantasy, so I guess that fits in fantasy as well. Next is published before 2020. All of the books, except the 2 that are from 2020, are all before 2020. I mean, I'm not gonna list them all off again. But at the end of November, I'll have 1 book for each category, so if there's one that's doubled up for another category, I'll put that one into a book published before 2020. Oh man, this video is a hot mess, isn't it? Okay, and the last category is mystery. And I'm gonna read The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime by Mark Haddon. So those are all the books that I'm planning to read from September through November that I will be choosing from for the challenges in Fall Into Reading. Are you participating in the Fall Into Reading readathon? Have you read any of these books? What did you think of them? What do you think of my TBR for the next 3 months? I'd love to hear from you down in the comments. If you like this video, you can hit like and subscribe, and I'll be back very soon with another book-related video. Thanks. Bye.